hospital. While that's happening,
was a man yesterday, he put on a show in qualifying. Today he puts on a show in the 30-lap feature. the comeback kid, Josh Gvin. Well, Josh, you were up there in the beginning. Then it looked like Meyer and Corey Hutchings pulled away from you at the midway part of the race. What happened to your race car?
All weekend we've been battling the car being too free, so we've been tightening it up all weekend, and I got nervous. I said, oh, it's going to be too tight when we get into this thing, so we freed it up just a little bit too much for this feature here. So we got a good feel on how the car is going to be for the long run now. So we're going to know how to make these adjustments, make this car right up front, right for the win.
So expect this man to bounce back next week in car number 18, Josh Gvin.
I also want to say thank you to Mr. Reuter and all the Mr. Reuter team for all the support for this race team and for the racetrack. It's just an unbelievable amount of support. And I'd like to say happy birthday to my mother. It's my mother's birthday today. Happy birthday, Ma.
And like a good son, he doesn't forget Mom. Josh Gvin finishing in second. What a battle. Chris Meyer came on strong with a power surge at the end of the race, finishing in second. The live wire, Chris Meyer. And it came down to the wire. What happened at the final lap of the race?
We changed the whole car last night. It was pretty much garbage yesterday. It's 100% a new setup. I just want to thank all my guys, Joe Braga, T-Bird, Ryan Waterman, my sister, my father, my brother. It's a lot of people who work in this car all week, but last night especially. And I didn't think I had a good car coming in today, but Corey raced me awesome. He raced me really clean. He wouldn't give me the bottom, but he gave me the outside, and next week I'm going to get him. So, but let me thank my sponsors. I want to thank 7-Eleven, Trees Pools and Spas, Advanced Sewer and Drain. He's my biggest sponsor. He always comes up big with the money and the help, and he's good for the team. I got Falvies.com came on this year, and they're back. They weren't here last year, but we got them there again this year, and I'm ready for next week. I want to beat Corey next week.
Well, we appreciate you trying to sell tickets for next Saturday night. We could see a rematch between Corey Hutchings and this driver, Chris Meyer. And now let's meet our winner. In car number 36, here is the entertainer, Corey Hutchings. And you really had to work for that Budweiser hat. It looked like you were on easy street, then somebody threw nails in your path. What happened?
I looked at my mirror with a couple to go, and I'm like, oh man, Chris is there. And then he bumped me a little bit. I'm like, wow, he's really there. And then I tried to get on a little bit, and I didn't have a good enough car at the end there. We had a great car for 15, 16 laps, and started getting a little loose. But I can't thank my guys enough. I mean, I was down and out sick a few weeks ago, and I stayed in the house the whole day, and those guys put the car together. I mean, we've been thrashing for the last month, the last 2 weeks especially. I got to thank my wife, my kid, for especially giving me the time in the shop, because all of us make a lot of sacrifice to get these cars here every week. And thanks to fans and Perry Lather Auto Collision Center, New England Fuel, a new sponsor, Alicia Lee Photography, and again, Larry's Auto Machine.
And what better picture to take than Corey Hutchings battling it out with Chris Meyer and pulling out a victory? How about a hand for the entertainer, Corey Hutchings? Well, the Valente Automobile late models will be next, but first we want to find out the identity of the Dayton Maribel rough and tumble driver of the